Had I But Known by James Brunton Stevens, 1835 to 1902. I loved thee. Ah, those vows of love so fondly made, so soon unmade. I trusted all men above. Ah, fatal trust so soon betrayed. A dream that wore the face of truth was what I loved. The dream has flown. All, I've lost faith, hope and love. Had I but known, had I but known. Thou weepest. Would that I could shed a tear for either joy or grief. But from the heart grown cold and dead there springs no fountain of relief. Now all my life is tearless pain, my hope forgetfulness alone, and all my speech the one refrain. Had I but known, had I but known. Okay, this is a poem by James Brunton Stevens. He was a Scottish poet. He was born near Falkirk in the Firth of Forth in Scotland. His father was a schoolmaster and he went to his father's school. He went to the University of Edinburgh, but he didn't get a degree. And after that, he became a teacher. He travelled in Europe as a teacher, and then he came back to Scotland to be a teacher. When he's about 30, he goes to Edinburgh. He goes to Australia, and he becomes a teacher in Queensland in Australia. He's part of the Queensland Department of Education. He was he's known as one of the Australian poets. He's somebody who made a significant contribution to the increasing body of Australian poetry, and he's very often his work is a bit like Charles Dickens or Robert Browning as well. So what's this poem about? Had I but known. Well, the first question is this a man or a woman speaking? And I'm not sure. I think it could be either. And this poem is about a love relationship that went wrong. The speaker fell in love with somebody, and it was clear that this person didn't love them. This person was just playing with them. And now they are full of regret, and they're saying, had I but known you were like that, had I but understood, if only I had understood how you were, then I wouldn't have fallen in love with you. I wouldn't have given my heart to you. I loved thee. And that says it all. Yeah, I was in love with you. Ah, those vows of love so fondly made, so soon unmade. So I think you said to me that you loved me as well, and that promise of love was easily made, and then it was very easily unmade for you, because clearly the speaker still loves this person. They're regretting that, but this person that they fell in love with, this person said, I love you too, I love you, but it really wasn't true. You promised it, but then you fell in love clearly with someone else. I trusted thee above all men above. So maybe it's a woman, but I'm not convinced. So I trusted you more than anybody. Ah, fatal trust so soon betrayed. So I trusted you, but You betrayed my trust, you betrayed my love, you threw it away. A dream that wore the face of truth was what I loved. So I was in love with something that appeared to be truth. It appeared to be real love, but it was only a dream, and I was in love with a dream of love, not something real. The dream has flown, the dream has gone. All, I've lost faith, hope and love. I've lost everything. I've lost my faith. I've lost hope for the future. I've lost love. I don't want to love anymore. Had I but known, if only I had known this was going to happen, if only I had known how you were. Thou weepest, you're crying. Would that I could shed a tear for either joy or grief. So the speaker's saying that now you're crying, but I wish I could cry. I wish I could cry because I was happy, or I wish I could cry because I was sad. But from the heart grown cold and dead, there springs no fountain of relief. So crying makes you feel better. And my heart has grown cold. My heart doesn't feel anything anymore, and crying would make me feel better. But I can't cry. There's no fountain, the tears, of relief. So this is a nice metaphor, that the tears are a fountain to make you feel better. Now all my life is tearless pain, my hope forgetfulness alone, and all my speech the one refrain. So now my life is just pain without tears. My hopes are to be forgotten, to be alone. Had I but, and everything I say is just the one phrase again and again. Had I but known, if only I had known that you were like that. So I think here the speaker's accusing the partner of crocodile tears. Yeah, you say you're crying, but I don't think these are real tears. But I can't cry because I'm just numb. I don't feel anything at all. So, Had I But Known by James Brunton Stevens.